one of the little girls that we had, we picked her up when she was 3 days old from the hospital, and we had her for 373 days exactly. Every single day was a complete joy. She was just the sweetest, most cheerful, most wonderful little baby. We, all 5 of us, just so thoroughly and just fell in love with her. But we knew that God had a family picked out for her, and it wasn't us. It was an adoptive family for her, and that God had called us to be a foster family. And that meant, letting her go. And in talking to our kids about it, like, we dreaded the day coming. And even just this morning, my husband got out a book that had pictures of her. And I was like, really? You're going to do that to yourself on a Monday morning? You're going to sit there and look at pictures of her? It was like, I don't regret the feelings I have about her. I don't regret a moment of the love that we shared with this baby. Just because she's gone now, I wouldn't trade it for anything. The really most precious memory that I have, when it was happening, I just sort of held it in my heart as like, this is how I'm going to remember this baby. Besides being baby people, we're also movie people. And by movie people, I mean like the classics. Like, we go to the public library and check out old musicals and stuff. And so a week before this baby was going to move to her adoptive home, I was sitting in the living room. She was fresh out of the bath, so she was all sweet smelling and cuddly and in her pajamas. And we were watching Hello, Dolly. And a song came on, and I had heard it before. It's actually featured in the movie WALL-E. But in that context of having this baby that I knew I was about to say goodbye to, it was all about her. And it said, it only takes a moment for your eyes to meet, and then your heart knows in a moment you will never be alone again. I held her for an instant, but my arms felt sure and strong that it only takes a moment to be loved a whole life long. And she will be. She'll be loved her whole life long, and she'll never know. That little baby will grow up and will never know how dearly she was loved by my 3 kids and my husband and I. But man, I wouldn't trade those 373 days for anything. Like, it was just such a joy. It was so worth it. And just because it didn't end up, like with us, her being with us forever, it still was so worth the time.